My name is Reggie. I'm 23 years old, and I'm pretty sure I've got some issues. I don't interact with others much, if honestly at all. Not my family, not my friends, not even my coworkers outside of emails. Not since, well, not since her. It's hard to be around people. Even when I was in a relationship, I'd be working or at the gym in proximity to others, but never truly interacting with them. Never anything of meaning. Just a crowd of nothingness. To me, it feels like the human spirit died a long time ago. I miss the connection and empathy. Nowadays, I'm an island, and not the fun tropical kind you'd go on vacation to. I work from home. I'm a copywriter, which basically means I write that savory slang you see in advertisements. Want a smile visible from space? Try Astro toothpaste today. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend. That's my job. Also, as a sidebar, why is there always that one dentist that doesn't recommend the toothpaste? Who is this dentist, and what would Mr. or Ms. or Mrs. I'm going to stand out from my peers recommend to customers? Seems like a prick if you ask me, but anyways, this job allows me to work and stay within the confines of my house. I'm not a complete hermit, though. Don't worry. I still go to the grocery store and work out and do all those other in-person rituals that humans are required to do. But whether I'm going out or staying in, the mask stays on. It always stays on. I don't like how I look, especially after the breakup. I couldn't bear to look at myself in the mirror, so I embraced this silly little mask. It's my shield from everything. With the state of world affairs, it's perfectly okay to wear a mask out in public. Nobody questions it, and nobody cares. Just the way I like it. They might think the smiley face drawn on it is a little bizarre, but I don't care. In my spare time, playing with my dog is one of my all-time favorite hobbies. Admittedly, Brooklyn is the closest thing I have to a friend nowadays. I like dogs, though. They're very easy to read and not nearly as difficult to pick up on as my own species. Another hobby I love doing is journaling. I try to do it at least once a week. I'll write about my life as well as just my state of mind. I'll give you my latest entry, for example. Today, I'm feeling the isolation more than usual. I thought these walls could keep me safe, that they would wrap around me like a warm blanket and I'd feel at peace. Instead, it feels like they're closing in on me. That blanket turns into a straitjacket pretty quick. The silence is screaming now. I want to take Brooklyn, pack my car, and leave this place. However, something in my mind's eye is holding me back. Whatever it is, it's paralyzing me. It's gluing my feet to the floor, sewing my mouth shut, and convincing my mind that this is the way of life. I'm powerless to these thoughts, and so I comply. I live a pretty boring life, so a lot of these journal entries focus more or less on my mentality, which hasn't been the healthiest these past 5 months. I have an overactive imagination, which causes me to daydream a lot. Let me provide a visual showcase. In this showcase, I'm apparently a wannabe rock star with no crowd. Ah, look at that guy, pretending to be cool. If you pay close enough attention to the fingers, you can see that he's not even playing the right chords to whatever song he's jamming out to. Oh my god. And he's wearing a Rolling Stones shirt. Could this get any more cliche? For one, I don't listen to the Rolling Stones, and for another, I certainly can't play guitar. Maybe in another lifetime, Rockstar Reggie could have been a hit. Oh well, time to pull the plug on this set. Reading is another love of mine. Call me a bookworm, but I can't help it. I actually got back into reading just earlier this year. I was tired of the aimless and meaningless scrolling on social media. Cell phones and other crappy apps can rot your brain, sap you of creativity, and alter your brain chemistry for the worse. I'm going on a tangent again. Scaling back, I've had a bunch of books on my shelf, and I just never got around to reading them. Originally, my goal was to read a dozen books by the end of the year, and I've already achieved my goal by October. Who knows? Maybe next year I'll increase that number to 20 books read in a year. God, I sound like a bookworm, but hey, there's honestly worse habits to have in your life. I'll take reading any day of the 52 weeks in a year. I haven't reached out to people much since the breakup. My phone probably has hundreds of missed calls and texts. I'll answer the ones from my mom to let her know I'm alive, but otherwise it's hard to try and reach out. Even before I dated Charlotte, I wasn't hanging out with my friends often or even texting them. I was just focusing on myself as I bounced from job to job before landing the remote gig. Once Charlotte and I began dating, I thought no one else mattered but her. All I wanted to do was just be with Char. The world made sense when we were together. Everything came into focus. I wonder sometimes what my friends think about me. If they hate me, if they worry about me, or if they've forgotten about me altogether. I wouldn't blame them if they did.
Good afternoon and hello, my fellow Americans. We're here today as I run for the office of, what was it again that I'm running for office of?
The President!
Ah, yes, the President. Very prestigious office. Very nice home, too. With a basement that contains nuclear launch codes, how could you not want to live there? Anyways, you guys are here today to hear another cleverfully written speech from a politician that will fail to deliver on their campaign promises as well as the interests of the American people, right? Okay, here goes nothing. America is like a Pokemon. Bear with me, folks. It's constantly changing, constantly evolving, and we must evolve with it if we are to survive as a nation. Oh, who am I kidding? You guys would elect me in a heartbeat so long as I was your elephant or donkey. Well, surprise, surprise. If I'm elected president, there's going to be some radical changes. Want to hear them? Of course you do. Let me see what my speech writer wrote for me. Oh yes. Term limits for politicians, eliminating the laws that allow people to ride their bikes on the street, enacting the death penalty for those who litter, banning political parties. What? You didn't like that last one? Figures. Can't make a gosh darn decision in this country without the red or blue stamp of approval. And even then, one side is always upset because they claim they can do it better than the other people, but let's be honest, folks, they really can't. Everything needs to fall within the confines of people's precise political views, and I've had just about enough. You're gonna boo me? That's fine. I'm booing all of you folks right back. Boo! This country needs a change, and I'm gonna be the man that changes it. Vote Reggie for president.
Man, I was giving a lot of thought to that daydream, huh? Maybe too much thought. I could never stand confidently in front of a crowd and give speeches, let alone try to run for public office and work to make things better. I'd probably make things worse, like I usually do. Although I don't do it often, photography is another creative hobby that I love to explore. Everyone can easily take pictures on their phones, but something about a camera is different. Its sole purpose is to produce the best quality photo possible, provided that its owner finds a moment in time that they wish to capture. I think I'll let my body of work speak for itself on this one. You know how I said I'm dealing with some issues? Let me break down what I mean. Ever since I was 14, I felt like something was wrong with me. I get anxious walking down the halls, going to classes in high school, and that feeling only got worse in college. I'd get nervous anytime around crowds, always avoiding eye contact with people. It never completely disabled me, but I hated feeling uncomfortable at all times whenever I would be outside. Once I started working out consistently, I thought my anxiety went away. It never really did, though. It just hides waiting to drag me into deep waters that I never wanted to explore. My job, working out, and all my other hobbies are simply distractions for my mind to fend off the invisible opponent. All right, people, scene 7 of Hot Dog. That's dog spelled D-A-W-G. In this scene, Brooklyn, when the doorbell rings, you'll get up to bark and investigate. Going through the doggy door, you'll meet your old spy buddy, Oscar, who paws off a mission entailing saving a rock star's kidnapped daughter from who else but the Russians. Got all that? All right, places, people. Lights, camera, action. That's your cue. Cut! What's up, superstar? Is something bothering you? Distracting you from the performance? Hey, production assistant, did you supply her with enough of those bones that she likes? Yeah, Reg, we filled up her entire trailer with those things. Talk to me, girl. Is there something about the story that's not speaking to you yet? I know it starts off kind of slow, but once Oscar is introduced, the plot is all crazy action and explosions and twists and turns that even you wouldn't expect. Come on, B. You were perfect in that boxing picture we did a while back. What's changed? Alright, guys, let's break for lunch, and we'll come back to this in an hour. Alright, everybody? Man, oh man, these doggy actors. Pretty difficult to work with. Man, it looks really nice out. Can't stay cooped up forever, right? I guess this is a time to act against that cloud of negativity and enjoy the season. Wow, this wasn't such a bad idea. I could get used to doing this more often. Fall doesn't last forever, so days like today are important. I'm happy I could escape my shell for a bit. If this was possible, what else am I capable of? I'm not proud of the way things ended between myself and Charlotte. Once upon a time, I really was in love with her. Whether it was the way she looked at me, the adventures we went on, or even just cuddling with her and laying still, every moment was perfect with her. What do I have to lose? Hi, Charlotte. I know it's been a while since we last talked, since we broke up 5 months ago. There's been some changes in my life, and not for the better. But I'm trying to do better, if that makes sense. If you don't want to talk with me, I understand. You'll never hear from me again. But if you wanted to maybe FaceTime later on in the week and catch up, I would certainly love to do so. Hope you're doing well, Char. I mean it.
Hi, Reggie. Definitely surprised to get a text from you, but a good surprise for sure. I'd love to catch up with you too. Would tomorrow work to FaceTime?
Oh my god. Yeah, tomorrow will be perfect. Do you want to FaceTime at 5? I assume you probably still work at the hospital from 7 to 3, so I hope that can give you enough time to get back home and relax.
I still work 7 to 3. Wow, you remembered. Yeah, 5 works for me. Looking forward to seeing you.
Me too, Char. Talk to you then.
Have a good rest of the day, Reg. Talk soon.
Alright, the plans are in motion. Please let everything go well tomorrow. I can't bring myself to take off the mask. Damn! I've been wearing it for so long now, it's like life support. Okay then, how do I wear this mask while FaceTiming Char without her thinking I'm a complete weirdo? Okay, here goes nothing.
Hey Reggie,
Hey Charlotte, what's up?
just chilling with my dogs after work. How about you? What's up with the mask?
I got COVID.
Oh no. Are you alright?
Yeah, I just had to isolate for a bit. My mom isn't home right now, so I decided to come downstairs, but still wear a mask just in case.
Gotcha. Did you draw a smiley face on your mask?
Maybe?
Uh-huh. I like it. It's cute.
Thanks, Char. How was work today?
Honestly, it was kind of boring today. There weren't a lot of babies, so I was just kind of walking around trying to keep busy. Or at least trying to look busy.
Hey, we've all been there. Fake it till you make it. Corny, but true sometimes.
Definitely. You didn't answer my question from before, though. What's up with you?
Well, currently I'm a copywriter. Basically, I get paid by companies to write all those clever ads you see when you're trying to skip to watch a YouTube video or, scrolling through Instagram or TikTok.
Ah, okay. Does it pay well?
It pays a lot better than those manual labor jobs I used to do.
Aw, I'm glad you're doing something that makes you happier, I hope. Anyways, are you still reading?
Oh, yeah. Well, The book I'm reading right now, Charlotte, to be honest, it sucks.
Well, what's it about?
It's a young adult book, I guess, about these hackers who have super secret documents that the government doesn't want to see reach the light of day. I don't know, the plot's alright, but it gets really boring when the main character goes in depth about computers and hacking. Like, I get it, you're a nerd, but I don't have a degree in the shit you're talking about, so I'm not gonna know what's going on. How about you, though? Are you reading anything new?
Yeah, Reg. I'm currently checking out this book about a family that's new to town. They're a secretive family, which causes rumors to spread around town about things that they might be doing.
Ooh. Any predictions on what you think they are?
Hear me out. I think this family isn't a real family.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say they were in a cult.
Nice try, mister. So the family is composed of a man in his 50s, a woman in his 30s, and a teenage girl. My theory is that the man has kidnapped the woman and the girl, and they all pretend to act like they're this one big happy family.
Ooh, I like it, I like it. What's going on in the story right now?
Okay, so the town is having their annual home day celebration, and the family decided to attend, and everyone who's interacting with them noticed there's something off with the way that they're acting. Like, this is not how a normal family behaves.
Gotcha. Hey, Charlotte, I'll be right back. I need to grab a charger. My phone's about to die. But yeah, it sounds like you have a really good read there. Like, damn, I'm impressed.
Thanks, Reggie. I hope your book gets better, or at the very least you can endure it until you find an even better book.
Yeah, thanks, Charlotte. I do have a new book in the waiting queue, just waiting to get read, so that's my motivation to complete this awful hacker book right now.
See? There's your motivation.
Exactly.
So...
Well, besides catching up, Char, I also wanted to reach out and apologize about the way things ended between us, you know?
Getting a text from someone you love saying they don't love you anymore, it sucked.
I know, and
You never even wanted to meet me in person, though. 3 years? 3 years of dating, and it all ends with a text?
I know, Char. It was just that towards the end of what we had, I just felt like there was this dark element consuming me. It wasn't allowing myself to be the best partner possible for you. I didn't want to drag you into those waters. I didn't want to see you get hurt.
So you let me go because you didn't want me.
What? Of course not.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Reg. You've always had that darkness inside you. It was that way you would respond to my texts for hours or even days sometimes. It was the way where you wouldn't talk to me whenever I kept asking to know what you were going through. And even when you would randomly disappear when I thought we were gonna hang out. Originally, I don't know. I thought maybe you were cheating on me, but I knew you couldn't do that to me, Rich. But you also could never overcome that pain. So that gap in our bond, it only got worse over time. I was pretty miserable too, Reggie. And in your attempt to not hurt me, you ultimately did that.
Charlotte, I don't know what to say.
5 months after our breakup, and you still have nothing new to say?
I don't. I'm sorry, Char.
Well, I should probably let you know that I'm talking with someone right now. It's still an early thing, but I love being around him and he feels the same. I don't think it's a good idea that we talk anymore, Reg.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. I understand.
I'm happy you're doing better.
Yeah, you too.
I hope you're able to figure out whatever that infliction
I hope you're happier now than you were before. You only deserve the best, Shar.
You take care, Reg.
You too, Shar. The world just got a lot darker around me. No matter how hard I try, I can't manage to do the right thing. Does all this suffering mean nothing? I wasn't expecting to get back together with Shar. I just wanted some closure. But instead, I feel nothing. She's right. I've always had this darkness in me, and nothing I do will vanquish it. I still remember the good times with Shar. Going to the beach, but not daring to step foot in Lake Erie. Experiencing the Metro Park Zoo twice in one summer. All the concerts, county fairs, festivals, grabbing food, and even just watching YouTube videos. I thought there was enough light to counteract the dark. Enough good times to make up for my mistakes. I guess not. Life feels like a barbell that's impossibly heavy to lift off my chest. Any attempt to resist feels futile. There is no hope. No better tomorrows, no happy endings. Those don't exist for me. Maybe I can relieve the pain once and for all. Oh my God. Never again. I'm the only one that can save my soul. And so, I make a vow to choose this one crazy, trying, heartbreaking, and yet very beautiful life. Thanks again for the home visit, Doc.
Don't mention it, Reggie. I know our original conversation unpacked everything you've been dealing with, so now I wanted to get an update of where you're at currently.
I feel like I'm doing well. I'm providing the changes that I believe I needed. I threw away my mask. I've been journaling more positive thoughts lately, and I've finally reached out to my friends. We're actually planning on meeting up next week to watch the UFC fights.
That's good, Reggie. I'm really happy you made those changes. How are you feeling?
To be honest, Doc, there are definitely days where I feel really happy, like I'm the king of the world, where, I don't know, I just feel like I'm experiencing joy like I haven't felt in months, that every day just feels perfect. But then there are also days too where those bad thoughts that I had came crawling back in. The things that have been bothering me for the past few months, and I don't like those days. Does the pendulum ever stop swinging back and forth? Could I ever truly be happy?
I'm going to be honest with you, Reggie. We can never achieve absolution with one emotion or another. A privilege of the human experience is feeling everything. We can learn from our suffering, though, and work to become better people.
I want to be a better person. God knows I really want to be.
I can't promise a happily ever after, but I will always encourage you to keep making upbeat decisions that are in your best interest. Reggie, we're stuck with ourselves, and we have to learn how to put that time to good use and treat ourselves kindly.
Thanks, Doc.
I'll always be here for you, Reggie, if you need to talk.
You know, just after reflecting on everything, with my anxiety starting at 14, the ups and downs with Charlotte, and especially the most recent dark days, I'm just really happy to be alive.